Did you know that webinars are a powerful way of staying connected with your audience? Hello everyone, I'm Shubhamjeet Kumar. I'm an affiliate marketer and coach, and I'm the founder of shubhamjeetkumar.com, where I post content about affiliate marketing. And in this video, I will share how conducting webinars is powerful for a successful affiliate marketing business. I will also walk you through a tool that I use to create webinars. My goal is to publish videos in an easy to understand language so anyone who watches them understands the content that I share easily and clearly. So let's begin. I've divided this video into two segments. In the first segment, I will talk a bit about webinars and give you 7 reasons why you must use webinars as a part of your affiliate marketing business. And in the second segment, I will walk you through the steps of setting up your webinar. Okay? So, do you know, many affiliate marketers have great skill and content, but not staying in touch with their audience hurts them? A webinar creates a direct channel of communication that helps you interact with your audience. Webinar helps you educate your audience, engage with them, and offer your products in an effective manner. You can either host a live webinar or a recorded one. In my experience, if you are a beginner, start with live webinars, and once you have a following, you can invite people for recorded webinars. Okay? Before going live or launching a recorded webinar, you need to take care of a couple of things. Number 1 is your webinar title. The title of your webinar should be problem focused. For instance, if you are conducting a webinar on a weight loss product, if you are promoting a weight loss product, the webinar title could be 3 secrets of getting a beach body, or how you can lose weight in 6 easy steps. Okay? The second crucial point is to provide value. Okay? You can answer people's questions, objections, the frequently asked questions, the pain points, and so on. In my paid community, I share the steps for structuring your webinar. If you want to know how you can create an impactful webinar, join my community and start creating impactful webinars from today itself. Okay? Now, I will share the 7 reasons why conducting a webinar can help your business tremendously. Number 1, you can provide value. This should be the primary goal of you conducting a webinar. If you provide value, your audience will stay engaged for minutes or even hours. Webinars also help to answer your audience's questions in real time. You can also ask questions to your audience and bring about a transformation with your content. If done correctly, webinars can be your highest converting form of marketing. Okay? Number 2 is you can interact with hundreds of people from anywhere in the world. This is one of the greatest reasons why webinars are the best. Through webinars, you can interact with hundreds of people at the same time, regardless of their location. And yes, you can host a webinar from the comfort of your living room like me. I will also add that one-on-one calls are powerful, but imagine this. You are sitting in your office chair doing a remote webinar that allows you to connect with hundreds of people all over the world simultaneously. Through webinars, your audience can chat, share opinions, ask questions, and so on. When someone is asking questions and chatting about what they are being taught about, they are more focused and engaged. Number 3 is webinars position you as an expert. Even if it is a free webinar, your audience cares. Because it is a free webinar doesn't mean your audience is not putting in effort. To attend your webinar, they enter their names and emails, set a reminder, and give you 2 to 3 hours of their time. They are going through all this just to listen to you and learn something new about the topic you are going to cover. Your content provides them with something valuable, and learning from you positions you as an expert. Now let's move to point number 4. Audience pays attention. Webinars are once in a month or once a week events that are either live or recorded. Your audience knows that if they join late, they will miss something of great value. Hence, they will make sure to join on time and not miss a single thing. In the case of a YouTube video like this, the viewers know they can come back later. However, that's not the case with webinars. If your audience misses a small segment, they will feel the pain of missing out. Okay? The 5th reason why you should conduct webinars is that you can generate qualified leads. Every affiliate marketing business is driven by leads. A business with constant leads will never struggle, and webinars are a great way to attract potential customers and convert them into paid customers. The sixth reason is you build relationships. Webinars help you provide value and build strong relationships. Webinars give you the power to help your audience why your product is valuable. They allow you to build personal relationships and have real-time conversations. Okay? And the last reason why you should use webinars for affiliate marketing is that you can make sales, a lot of them. When you provide value, teach something new, and solve problems, your webinars soft sell without having to sell. Powerful webinars teach and sell at the same time. Effective webinars solve problems, handle objections, and deliver value without sharing too much information. Your content should build expectations, so by the time you reach the selling phase, your audience is already ready to buy. This makes the sale much more natural and no hard selling is required. So I hope all the 7 points are clear. Now I will open the webinar tool that I use and walk you through the steps of setting up a webinar. I've placed a link to the webinar tool in the description box below this video. If you want, you can click the link and follow along. Please note that the link is my affiliate link, and if you purchase the tool, I will get a certain commission at no extra cost to you. Okay, so the tool that I use for creating webinars is webinarkit. And before setting up the webinar, I'll walk you through the features and the pricing plan. So through webinarkit, you can create live-like webinars. By that I mean, if you see this image, although it looks like a live webinar, it is actually recorded. And a great feature that webinarkit provides is live chat. For instance, if you are hosting a recorded webinar, you can in the backend join the webinar as an admin and answer your audience's questions through chat. Okay. The second feature of webinarkit is it provides you full webinar funnel. So you can create the landing page, the thank you page, and the webinar watch page. Okay, so we will learn this when I go to the demonstration segment. Okay, the third feature provided by webinarkit, and I think this was added recently, is fully customizable webinar pages. The image that you see here, this is the image of the registration page, and you can customize everything that you see in this screenshot. You can customize the header, the title, this video, the bullet points, the CTA, and so on. We will see this in the demonstration segment. Okay, and the most exciting feature provided by webinarkit is you can have unlimited webinars, unlimited registrants, and unlimited attendees. If I scroll down, you will see its comparison with other webinar tools. Okay. Every tool that you see has limitations. For instance, Stealth Seminar, which costs $280 per month, has a capacity of 500 attendees per webinar. However, webinarkit for just $87 gives you access to unlimited webinar attendees. Isn't that fascinating? So again, as you see this comparison table, the other webinar tools, the leaders of the market, costs greater than $199 per month. The least in this list is Webinar Fuel, $97 per month. However, if you use webinarkit, you will pay only $87 for lifetime. Yes, if you pay $87, you will get access to everything and you'll only need to pay once. So no hassle of paying every month or every year. For $87, you'll get a lifetime license and you will have all the features listed here. So if you want to get started, click the link below this video, come to this page, click get instant access now, and start to create impactful webinars. Now, since I've already bought webinarkit, I'll scroll right up to the page and sign into my account. So this is my new account and I've created a handful of webinars, but for demonstration, I will start from scratch. So if you have logged in, click new webinar. The demonstration that I will be giving you is for recorded webinars only. There is a live version of webinarkit called webinarkit live, but I will cover the configuration settings only for the recorded webinar. So the first step for you is to record a webinar and host it on CDNs. You can host your webinars on Vimeo, Wistia, or any other CDN of your choice. Okay. So once you have uploaded your video on the CDN, come here and paste the link. Okay, paste the link of your webinar details, toggle webinar active or inactive. Now the webinar is inactive. To activate your webinar, just click this toggle and your webinar is active. Now toggle attendee sign in required. If you want your attendees to sign in, enable this. If you don't want your attendees to sign in, you can toggle it off. Okay, I will keep it on because leads are important for any business. The name will be test webinar and the title will be, again, as I said, the first point is to have a problem focused title. Since I'm an affiliate marketer, my title will be to make rupees 3 lakh per month through affiliate marketing. The duration will be, for instance, I'll keep the duration as 1 hour and 0 minutes. That is for 1 hour. Now, and insert your brand image. I have my logo, so I'll insert my logo. And I'm the presenter, that's why you can see my image here. And another exciting feature of webinarkit is if you want, you can add as many presenters as you want. Okay, click add, enter presenter name, biography, email and their image. Click add presenter and the presenter will be added. So if you're conducting webinars with 2 or 3 presenters, this is a no-brainer. Okay. Now let's schedule a webinar. If you set toggle instant watch, as soon as your attendees sign in, they'll go to the webinar watch page. That means when they submit the form on the registration page, they will reach the thank you page with the link, and when they click the webinar link, they'll enter the webinar right away. Okay. And just in time scheduling is you can schedule your webinars to until 15 minutes. Okay, so I will switch it off. I will switch off toggle instant word because I want to set a specific schedule for my webinars. Okay, my date format will be India. Schedule a webinar every Monday at 8 p.m. and I'll change the time zone to Asia Calcutta. Click add date. Okay, so we have added every Monday at 8 p.m. I usually conduct webinars every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So now I'll add every Wednesday 8 p.m. Asia Calcutta, add date. Now every Friday 8 p.m. Asia Calcutta, add date. So now since this is active, if you go to the registration page, you will find these 3 options: either Monday 8 p.m., Wednesday 8 p.m. or Friday 8 p.m. Okay. If you want to add more dates, you can select the days, the times, the time zone and click add date. Okay, we have set this up. Now click next. Now we come to the designing part. I will open the registration page editor, and if you buy a webinar kit one time, you will find 2 templates, the modern light one and the simple one. I usually go with the simple one because it is clean and minimal. However, you can go with the modern light one as well. Okay, so I'll click select, save changes. As I said, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. It's showing up every Sunday. Okay, this is for since I've switched on toggle instant watch, that's why it is showing me today's date as well. I'll switch it off and I'll click next. Okay, so Monday 8 p.m., Wednesday 8 p.m., and Friday 8 p.m. And the time zone is Asia, Calcutta. Okay. So if you want to change this, click page template. We have already selected the simple page template. You can change to a modern light as well. Okay, so this is done. Now let's style this page. The background of my page will be this. Okay, text is fine. I'll change the CTA color to my brand color. Okay, the CTA button changed. Button text is fine. Background image, if you want to add a background image, you can add. I don't prefer adding images as backgrounds, so keep it as simple solid color background. Okay, we'll close this, and now we'll style the page content. For content, I'll change this heading to I'll make it bold, heading 1. I'll also add a single line of text here. I'll click save changes, and yes, we have changed this text. Now the lower content is this content here. I'll edit it, and I will type the points why your audience should attend your webinar. Okay, I'll give it to 4 points, but you can add as many points as you want. Okay, I'll recommend that you cover all the benefits your audience will have after attending your webinar. Okay, so once I click save changes, this section will be updated. Footer content is right. I'll also change the footer content. Copyright 2022. I'll increase the font size a bit. I'll click save change. Video settings, have not inserted any video. Countdown timer is fine. Presenters, page fields, so the fields in the form. Okay, first name is fine, email is fine. I'll also add a last name field. Okay, this is fine. Days, hours, minutes. Change it to S. It has been updated. Page opt-in fields. First name is required. Last name, so I've added last name field, and last name is required. Email field is there. Email field is required. I don't want the phone numbers of my audience. I'll also hide the custom field. I don't want custom fields. I only want the first name, last name, email, and the webinar slot. So this is a simple landing page. If you want, you can go to page style, add colors. Okay, for instance, if I had to show you to change background color, it will be, but I'll make it a bit dark. Yes, your page will look like this. And since I've enabled background effect, it is looking like a gradient. If I disable it, your page will be displayed in one single color. Okay, I'll enable background effect. It looks a bit cooler, but not so extravagant. Okay? The coolest thing is everything is saved in real time on cloud. So click exit editor and your page will be saved. Now if I click preview, this is the landing page of my webinar. I'll close this and go to the thank you page. Page template, again I'll use the simple page template. Now page style, background color is fine. Button, I'll change the button color to my brand blue color. Button text will be white. Text is okay. Background effect is fine. And my background will be the blue color that I chose for the landing page. I don't know which blue it was, but I think it was somewhere around here. So, okay. Page content is, I'll change the upper content. Thank you for registering for the webinar. The best decision for life. I will remove this section. I'll only keep the heading. The webinar starts in, this is the timer, this is the link. You can add to your calendars. Footer content, I'll change the footer content. Change it to heading 5, and instead of your company, I will type the name of my company. Save changes. Our thank you page has been updated. Looks decent, and as I said, I like clean minimal designs. If you want, you can click edit and add more content. I'll show presenters as well. Okay, calendar links, social links, page labels, okay, webinar session link, add to calendar links. I'll again change the seconds label to SEC. Happy, so I'll click exit editor, and this is done. Now click next. We have already created the registration and the thank you pages, so click next. And now this is magic. Okay, pay close attention. Email question box is disabled. If you enable this, chat box will be live, but you'll have to enter your email to send questions. Okay, I will enable webinar live chat, so your audience can ask and you can answer their questions in real time. Public chat is enabled, fine. If you want, you can redirect your attendees to the checkout page or whatever page you want. Okay, I usually keep it disabled, but you can enable it, and in the redirection URL you can enter the URL of your checkout page. Okay, webinar offer is enabled. Webinar offer is, for instance, if you are promoting, let's say, a fitness product, okay, you can enter the time here in minutes when during the webinar your product offering will begin. For example, if I'm conducting a webinar of 90 minutes and I want the offer to appear between the 70th and the 85th minute, so I'll insert here 70 and 85. Okay, so now my offer headline, again I like to keep it as simple and as short as possible. Okay, so the page doesn't look cluttered. Offer headline will be get the Challenger membership. My offer description will be get access to 6 courses, weekly one-on-one group coaching sessions. Offer image URL. Okay, now offer image URL is the URL of your checkout page. Okay, for instance, if I were to add the URL of my checkout page, it will be, okay, I'll go to my checkout page URL. This is the checkout page. I'll copy the checkout page link and paste it here. Now the original price of my Challenger membership is 40,494 Indian rupees, but during the webinars I sell it for 6,999. Okay, so you can keep the offer price however you want, whatever you want. Okay, but again, keep two things in mind. First, it should be affordable, and second, it should be reasonable. Okay, offer price will be 6,999. Offer CTA will be buy now, and offer URL one will be the checkout page link again. If you want, you can add multiple offers, okay? But I'll keep only one offer per webinar. Offer countdown timer is disabled. Okay. The time that you mentioned here, between 70 to 85 minutes, if you want, you can enable the timer. So once the webinar hits or crosses 70 minutes, a timer will be activated showing 15 minutes to go. If you don't want it, you can keep it disabled. I usually enable it to induce that FOMO kind of a feeling. Okay. Now, when your audience enter the webinar, they will see some labels like this: ask a question, enter your email. Since we have disabled the email question box, they will not see this. They will not see enter your email and enter your question, but they will see ask a question, send question, send, and these many options. Okay, I'm happy with this, and I recommend you don't change any of these. Okay, so now click next. This is pure magic for me. Confirmation email. If you want your attendees, your registrants, to receive an email as soon as they register, you can edit confirmation email, enter your from email, it will be confirmation email, webinar I usually keep this as your seat is reserved. Reply to email address is my email address. Subject line can be customized, basis your niche, basis your offer, and basis your flavor. Okay, you can either use this predefined text or you can enter your own text. Okay, for the sake of this demonstration and keeping the video duration in mind, I'll keep this as is. Now, if you're someone who is conducting a webinar after 3 or 4 days and you want your registrants to get an email 2 days prior to the webinar, you can enable it. You can enable 2-day reminder emails and send them an email. Okay, similarly, you can send an email 24 hours prior to the webinar, 3 hours 30 minutes prior to the webinar. Okay, and for those of you who want to send emails to those who have attended the webinar with some surprises, you can enable attended webinar emails and send them the email. Okay, and for those who did not attend your webinar, you can send them personalized emails. And similarly, for those who watch 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100% of your webinars. Okay, and you can also send webinars to those who clicked the offer but did not purchase. Okay, and similarly, you can send emails to those who watched the webinar but did not click the offer. Okay, and if you have enabled webinar replays, you can send a replay as well. All right, and if you are someone who uses any of these tools, if you use ActiveCampaign, Aweber, Constant Contact, or ConvertKit, or any of these email marketing platforms for email marketing campaigns or autoresponders, you can connect with ConvertKit and add them to your specific email lists. Okay, so, and webinar scripts is for those, for instance, you are running an ad and you are directing people to the landing page. Here you can enter the Facebook pixel or the Google Ads pixel. Okay, similarly for the registration page, webinar page, and replay pages. Okay, and then plan your marketing activities accordingly. All right, so I'm happy with this. I'll not add any of the ad related scripts here since I'm not running ads. So I'm happy with this. If you want to customize, if you want to change something, you can go back to these sections, make changes, and come to this page. Okay, so once you are done, click save, and now click complete. So as you can see, this is our webinar, test webinar. I'll get the registration link. I've copied it and I'll open it in an incognito window. to see if it works properly. I will register for Monday 8 p.m. webinar. I'll enter my name, my email, and click register now. This is the thank you page, and this is the link. Once the clock hits 8 p.m. on Monday, I will be able to enter the webinar. Okay. Now, I want to show you something magical. I'll close this pop-up, click the drop down, and I'll click view analytics. As you can see, this shows the analytics, the people who visited the webinar registration page, the number of people who registered, who attended, who watched the replays, and so on. Okay. You'll also get to see people's engagements, how long they've attended the webinar, how long they viewed your replay, how many people clicked the offers, how many clicked the offers in the replay, and so on. You'll also get to see when the audience registered and their activity during the webinar. Okay. And yes, since we are affiliate marketers and you want to promote webinarkit as an affiliate, you can click affiliate program, click become a partner, enter your email, fill in the details, and you will be able to promote webinarkit as an affiliate. Okay. So that's about it. That's about the configuration part of webinarkit. I hope you understood each and every step. I know I skipped a few things, but it is only to save your time. The things I skipped are not as essential as you think. Yes, if you're running ads, you should add the webinar scripts. You should add the ad scripts, the conversion scripts of Google, the remarketing pixel of Google, Facebook conversion pixels, and so on. But the steps to set up a recorded webinar through webinarkit is the same. Okay, so that's about it, and I'll go back to my slide. So that's about this video. In this video, I shared the 7 reasons why you must use webinars for your affiliate marketing business, and then I walked you through the webinar tool that I use to conduct webinars. So that's about this video. If you liked this video, if you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up and share your feedback in the comments box below. And if you want to see content related to affiliate marketing, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive updates as soon as I post new videos. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.